I'm gonna go over all the cards that I pulled in the booster box that I opened yesterday. Then in another video that follows there, I'll talk about a list of minimal staples that I will use for some deck builds. Not gonna do any deck builds tonight, but I am gonna show the cards that I think are gonna be kind of like a working set of cards that I'll use for every build to attempt builds to go quickly. Instead of going through too many cards, just have a small number. And then after that, I'll crack some packs. So the basic stones that I was able to pull are here. I did not organize them, but it's a nice selection. Okay, and those are the basic stones. I think I paid $35 for the box. I think I pulled around $10 worth if I was to sell the cards or try to. And so yeah, I mean, you know, Force of Will needs help. And I hope it recovers, because right now it is looking very much like a game on its way out. And I hope not. I hope this is not the last year of Force of Will, and I hope the game survives and lives on for many, many more years and gets new players. So anyways, we pulled 2 rulers out of the box. And I may attempt a build for one or the other at some point, but tonight is not the night. I'm a little tired, so just want to look through, just want to show you guys what I cracked in a whole box. I've never actually done this, and I should do this for boxes when I crack them in the future, if I crack the whole box in one shot. So these are the cards in light that I cracked. Of course, lots of foils, because that's the beauty of these sets. There's only 100 cards in the set. I didn't tally up how many I'm missing, but I suspect that I have like 70, I'm gonna guess, of the whole set. And back here are the cards that I think, that are like rares and secret rares, super rares. I always call them secret rares. I always get confused with Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry. Remove target attacking or blocking resonator from the game. Some of these cards I'm gonna pick as staples for the pile. So this is one of them. This one's not, because Force is not the greatest thing in the world. Enters your field, destroy target resonator that dealt damage this turn. Yeah, I like that. I would add that to the list. This is more like a fairy tale specific card, and the same here. Yeah, so these are the light cards, and of course I've ordered them the attributes the way that I would have done in Magic. Just the way I do it, because look at the top 3 cards. Yeah, I really like this card, so I'll sleeve it and put it as one of my working staples. Rabbits, a lot of them, lots of them. For one, this is another staple. Yeah, or what I think is a working staple to work with. Yeah, that's pretty nice actually. J resonators, you control gain return target resonator your opponent controls to its owner's hand. Yeah, you can really cause some disruption with that. I like that card a lot. Yeah. Nice draw a card thingy on a critter. Each turn you may pay 0 to play your first chant rather than pay its cost for 8. It's a big end of game edition. I've got a nice foil. I'm not gonna pick it for now. This card is really nice. When it enters, it draws you a card. I think I want to pick it as one of the staples that I would put in. Of course, Cheshire Cat, I would consider one of them. Yep, Captain Hook would go in. I pulled 2 of each. This one, return all resonators to their owner's hands. I would put that in as well. When I went through, the original plan, of course, was to do those 12 packs each decks. That did not work out at all. Don't try that at home, because everything that I wanted to build was not in fire and was not in light. So all the decks looked the same. So I was like, all right, oh wow, look at that difference in color. One is, this one's a foil. I think this one's a foil. Yeah, it's the difference between the regular card and the foil, and one card had to fall on the floor. There we go, picked it up. Yeah, so these are cool pulls from the box. I'm gonna pick one of these guys. Let me see, one of the foils. No, not really, one of the regular ones, and I'll sleeve it up. Yeah, so I pulled for darkness, pulled a lot of this card, but I'm not gonna put this combo in my list of staples. This guy I'm definitely gonna put. I pulled 3, and I pulled how many of this? 3. I'm gonna put 1 in the pile. Banish this card. You may put a Thulu. Yeah, I'm not on Thulus in general, but Rinka is going in for sure. By the way, for you collectors out there, if you crack in Legacy Lost, the really nice full art version of this card, it's got a slightly different frame, is a card that you can pull out of Legacy Lost, even though it's a CFC card. I have pulled that card. I have it in a book. Fire, it's, you know, fire and light in this set, unless you're on Fairy Tales for light, and unless you're on Burn for fire, I really didn't find much. I mean, this spell is pretty cool, so I'll pick it. But I mean, this flyer is pretty good too, just for casual play. So I'll put it in, just because I want to have a nice selection to look at. Enters the field, deals 500 damage to each resonator. Yeah, sure. Actually, I'll take this one as well. It's one of the secret rares or super rares. I'm always going to call them the wrong thing. Then when it comes to, let me see. I'll do the dual stones last. This box was great for dual stones. I mean, actually, the reason why I can say that I have about $10 worth of cards in here, if I wanted to put them on TCG Player, of course, who would buy them? But anyways, in theory, this is part of the combo for Sun Wukong. Yeah, I would pick one of these cards. Yeah, it's really the magic stones, the dual stones, what I call the dual stones, make this the box. It's 0 and dual stones, pretty much. This is of course a great card, but these cards have gone in value, down in value so much that, and then I'll pick a Melfi. One of these is foil. I think I'm gonna pull that one. Yeah, so that's what I pulled, and then the grand finale is I pulled how many? I think I pulled 12, 4, 8, 12. I pulled 12 duels out of this box, which is great. Of course, you know, the great pull in here is this card. It's about a $2 card. There's a few of them that are dollar cards, like Gusting Skies. But then when you get down to, which I think is one of the prettier ones, if not the prettiest one, it's like a 30-cent card. So yeah, don't do this at home. I'm not sure if I'll crack another box. Maybe I will, just for fun, but not immediately. I think I'm going to stick to buying singles from this set if I want anything, which would be 0. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to buy order a 0 at some point. If I want it in the cube, I'm not even sure that I do. All right.